Kind of wonder what it looks like when I drink on full high power mode. Hello, everyone. This is your faithful Amanda Splatts. And, Zatsu of the week. Thank you for stopping by. There's just something I'd like doing last week. It went a little longer than I planned on last week. I don't know how long it's gonna go today. I'm already fucking dead after fucking today alone. Oh, God, I'll get into it. So this is something I want to start doing. Talking about the week that was and the week that's gonna be. Flavor. Rather than Mahabra. Flavor is so fucking huge. There's so many people doing so many amazing fucking things. Like one person couldn't cover it all on the weekly show. So, we'll just be going quick. And if you got something to say, don't hesitate to chat it up. I also know that this is kind of a weird fucking time. It's a Sunday. People are getting ready to live their fucking lives out there. I prepare shit like a month in advance, so I'm ready to go. Today was not fucking good, man. Today was not fucking good. But I'll get to it. Go ahead and pull up last week's schedule. And talk about the week that was. Probably should have pulled it up fucking beforehand. There we go. Last week's schedule. Yeah, front, because I'm the star of the fucking show. You know what I'm going to look like by now. Alright, so. Let's start with Wednesday. Wednesday, I did Desert Mid-South. I'm doing a special thing for the first few Wednesdays where it's a Desert Mid-South all-one tournament. We didn't do any actual Desert Mid-South matches or fights. It was just the tournament. Because since we're going to be doing so many of these shows for the tournament, I wanted to make them shorter. I might do big marathon shows like that here and there, time and again, if I have a good concept for one. But 55 wrestlers in one tournament was way too big for one fucking show. I considered it just doing one massive show. But nah, it wouldn't have given me a chance to do anything else. So, the first bracket happened on Wednesday morning. It's a nice little show. Dave Bautista has cashed his ticket into the finals. Dave Bautista ended up beating AJ Styles in the finals in the first field of 16. So he will be moving on to the finals. The finals will be a triple threat match at the end of the third episode. Because it'll be 3 16-person tournaments. And then the 3 winners of that will have a triple threat match. I'm thinking making a 3-way dance. Just to make sure no one can say they got fucked over. But I also got plans for afterwards. This is all leading up to big things for, massive fucking things for new map, for New Gods of Mahavra. New Gods of Mahavra. I'm fucked up. It was a bad day. New Gods of Mahavra. This fucking March 22nd, my birthday. In fact, you'll notice my schedule this upcoming week. It's gonna be kind of light. I got a couple gorilla ideas, but it's gonna be kind of light most. My birthday week, the week after one, is gonna be huge. So this one, I'm gonna try to take some care of some personal shit. Because I might have to dig into a day or two. Depending on how things go here. But we'll get to that when we get there, man. So Dave Bautista won the first bracket, cashes ticket into the finals. We also had a couple of huge announcements for New Gods of Mahavre. Cerno, the Gensokyo heavyweight champion, will be challenging Clown Piece, or defending against Clown Piece, emissary of Clown Town. A town of clowns trying to take my federation down. We will not let them. And the G-Man, the king, the mayor of Flavortown, the G. I'm waffled between making it the king of Flavortown and the mayor of Flavortown. Mayor sounds funny. So G-Man, the mayor of Flavortown, he found Floyd, the pink Mortal Kombat 1 ninja, who very, very temporarily got people interested in Mortal Kombat 1 again. So it's going to be Floyd challenging the G-Man for the New Gods of Mahavre. Plus the main event, the 8 people who did those mysterious battle royals that were essentially a gift from the gods. Medallions. And we're going to have a one-night tournament to determine our first world heavyweight champion. It's going to be fucking epic. We'll talk more about that, though, as that starts getting closer. Yeah, that's what I like. The main event with Batista and AJ. So I don't think those two ever fought. Because I know when Batista was in his prime, AJ was still in TNA, I believe. So I don't think the two ever went at it. So it was cool. Batista, it was a fucking amazing match too. I was kind of dead in the middle of the show, but Fire Pro is so fucking amazing, man. It was so good, it got me right back to my fucking feet, metaphorically. And yeah, so Batista will be moving on. This upcoming week, we'll have bracket number 2 with more announcements. And then next week, the week of my birthday, will be bracket number 3 and the finals. That'll be on a Wednesday. And then Saturday will be New Gods of Mahavre, where the King of WWE will make an appearance. So that was what happened at 7 a.m. Then at 7 p.m., I got to finally do a one-on-one collab with Choco Manetto. I've known Choco for a little while. I'm not gonna fucking get into it, but I've known Choco for a while. And Choco and I share so many of the same fucking interests, man. It's almost weird, actually. So my man Choco, he was part of that big Gartic phone collab I put together a couple weeks, months ago? Holy shit, time goes so fucking weirdly together. It's so weird, man. Time flows so fucking weirdly when you're a VTuber, man. Holy shit. It's already March. It's fucking March. I know I've been prepared for my birthday in March, but it's already been fucking March for over a fucking week, man. It blows my mind. It blows my fucking mind. So yeah, we played Punch. It ran a little chunky on my system, which is weird because it's an old 1994 arcade game. But I think it was maybe the rollback netcode or whatever. That was the last thing I had to beat on the Marvel vs. Capcom collection. I've beaten all the fighting games, and I believe I beat as many of them as I could with hidden characters, just for an extra thrill, an extra challenge. So yeah, it was fucking cool hanging out with Choco, chatting with Choco. He revealed during that he kind of dragged his feet a little bit, and I understand. I may have come on a little bit too strong. I tend to do that because I just want to watch everyone succeed. I want everyone to be happy, have a good fucking time, enjoy flavor. I may have come on a little bit too strong. Maybe been a little bit pushy, but he was cool with it. And this isn't anything secret. This is all stuff that we talked about during the collab. He's kind of doesn't have a regular schedule right now, but I'd love to do something again with him. Hey, Splatts, I'm alone. As just a weekly look at the week that was. Talk about Choco. You know Choco. You like Choco. I like Choco. We all fucking like Choco. Choco is the fucking fighting autist I wish I was, man. I love fighting games. I'm not fucking good at them. He loves fighting games. He knows everything about them, and he's fucking amazing at them. I am fucking marveling in his process. And it was cool to finally go one-on-one with him. Well, collaboratively. Not one, because you would kick my fucking ass. You would. Okay, so that was Wednesday, and the next few days were bad at work. Really bad. I've told you this before, things are not going good at work. And I'm not afraid for my job or anything. I'm not afraid of getting fired. Don't fucking worry about it. Without getting too into what I do, I'm the only one who knows how to do certain things. And if they fired me or if I quit, it would halt productivity for a while. And I haven't told people. Like, on my way out, I probably would tell people how to do it. Just so the company could keep going, people still getting paid and everything. But they wouldn't fucking listen. Because I tell people now, and it's actually kind of funny. How do I put this? My employees, 99% of them like me. Because like I tell them, hey, fix this shit. And politely say, hey, please, there's an error. Please take care of this. And then I explain why and how to do it. Other people just penalize them. Like, I believe it's the demerits. People get demerits. Like, I don't give you a demerit if you fix your own fucking problem. Unless it's something particularly egregious. So I don't hand out a lot of demerits. They get on me for that. But if you fix your own problem, fix your own shit, it shouldn't be a problem. Because that's how you learn. Fucking shit breaking, fixing shit, that's how you fucking learn. So I was already in a bad headspace. And that carried over to me saying, hey, I can't fucking do it. I curse for this show. I don't actually curse at work. I say, hey, I can't fucking do this right now. I need to take some time off. Give me until, like, after my birthday. Give me the week of my birthday, I'll come back, and if I'm still fucked up in the head, then I'll, like, go to a doctor or something. I think I just need to rest. Like, I've been taking a couple days because I've been fucking sick. And that's been kind of hurting me. So I just, hey, I just need to take some time off. And they said, they very, very grudgingly agreed. So I'm going in a couple days this week. And then next week I'm off. Next week I just want to do a lot of fucking stream. Like, not every day. I got stuff to take care of as well, like legal stuff, like shit I can't legally talk about. But I do want to stream a lot. And I want to stream at my preferred time, 7 a.m. Because that seems to be the biggest, like, I'll have a stream at 7 p.m. that'll get like 10, 12 people. I'll have a similar stream at 7 a.m. that'll get like 6 to 200 people. There's not a lot of English-speaking entertainment at that time of day. But it works for me because I'm up at that time anyway for work. Usually. So, I was already in a bad headspace, and I got what's now known as the Friday Night Death Slot, where I want to stream on Wednesday mornings, I want to stream on Sunday mornings, but that leaves 4 days between Wednesday and Sunday. So if I stream fucking anything on Friday evening, Friday night, after I get off of work, then at least it's a little fucking engagement. Friday night death slot is not meant to be anything big or important. It's literally the death slot. So I go into this week's Friday night death slot in a bad headspace already. And I see it's YouTube Playables, which is these little built-in games that are built into YouTube. I am very sure that they used to be like Flash games. Not Flash, mobile games, old mobile games, because they control with like dragging your finger or tapping something, etc. And so I go that, yeah, I'll just play an hour of this shit and go to bed in a really bad place. Oh my god. A lot of those games are legitimately fun. Holy crap. I wasn't hamming it up, or sometimes I'll ham it up on this channel. I wasn't hamming it up. It was fun as hell, man. They had the fucking Fruit Ninja. The one I've been playing was the sword card game, where it's like solitaire, where you get 4 cards and there's some of them are fireballs, some are shields, etc. That's addictive as hell, man. And I think that's what they were supposed to be. Like, I played them on my phone. For the stream, I played them in a browser. But personally, I played them on my phone. And that made a lot more sense. That felt a lot better using my phone. Agreed. Hey, you checked any of them, Malone? You checked out any of the playables yourself? They were fucking good. But yeah, mainly it was the sword and sword. Like, I thought Tall Man Run would be best for the stream. That's why I started with that. But the sword card game is the one I've been doing. There are a couple others, but that was the main one. Because I'm an old fucking hag with no reflexes. So anything that's turn-based, I'm all for it. So that actually was one of the times where stream actually put me in a better mood than I was going in. So I played a couple of those off stream when I was done. And then Saturday was a whole fucking day at work. And Saturday is usually the worst. Because we don't have to deal with clients. But there's paperwork that piles up over the week while we are dealing with clients. And then there are some Saturday clients. And I fucking hate it. But it needs to be done so I can have that Wednesday in the middle of the week off. I used to work Monday through Friday. And it was nice having both a Saturday and a Sunday consecutively off. But having a Wednesday in the middle of the week off, I could get so much more shit done. Oh my god, I get so much more shit done outside. Especially now that I'm working from home. I used to have to go into town every single fucking day into the office. And while I was in there, I was able to pick up shit and talk to people who are doing it. Certain government buildings. But nah, now I have to make a fucking effort to go anywhere. Because I'm working from home now. It saves a lot of, I've saved so much fucking money working from home. Even though I've had to dig into my savings, that's just life. Everyone's having to dig into their savings these days. Shit's just getting more expensive. Like, I'm not talking politics on this channel. Not fucking talking politics, no. But regardless of what side of the aisle you're on, you gotta admit shit's getting a lot more expensive in a short amount of time. So I had to dip into my savings again. That's why I don't know if I'm gonna be able to buy a Steam card this quarter or not. I honestly don't know. I'm trying to go through what I got on Steam right now, so I can go ahead and get rid of it. Like, that was part of why I did Jet Set Radio, so I could just delete it from the list. Because you own them, quote-unquote, forever, once you purchase it. Like, Jet Set Radio is unlisted now. I picked it up shortly before it became unlisted. And, yeah. I picked that up, and I picked Nights into Dreams. And Nights into Dreams was one stream, one Christmas stream. And it was fucking amazing. Jet Set Radio is really good. I'll get into that in a minute. So I was very unhappy. Some shit going on at work. And then, I remember, I got a huge fucking collab on Saturday. And it was some of the craziest shit ever, man. We did Scriblio. Hosted by Tanker Joe, CPD Tanker Joe, FlaVR. Great fucking guy. He loves a lot of trains. Loves some trains. It was me, it was Carmelone, it was Nicola, it was Brub, Tanker Joe, and it was Salty Kirshen. We were supposed to have Temp there, but he canceled. Temp canceled. He said he was going on hiatus, and then he had a stream later that night. And Lord Mollington was supposed to be there too, but apparently there's like some issues with time zones and shit, so he wasn't able to make it either. So it was just the 6 of us, and it was fucking absurd. The collab was fun if only Temp Mall. Yeah, it's kind of a shame. It's kind of like this is one of the reasons, like, when I plan shit, I try to plan it out far in advance in case something like this happens. But that's just me. That's just the old fucking hag salaryman slash salary roadkill. Pre-planning things way in advance, but so much in advance that it almost fucked me over. Yeah, Joe was in charge. Everything was, it was easily the most insane collab I've been a part of. Holy shit. It's fucking nuts. We saw a lot of Cars Bobes. We saw Salty fucking trolling everyone. And everything went weird multiple fucking times. And it was some of the best fun I've ever had. But I know I'm a lot more, like, reserved and, like, apolitical than a lot of the other members of FlaVR. But I feel like there's a place for that. I feel like there's a place for different voices. But I know people might disagree. That's why I don't fucking talk about it on my channel. Like, I know if I were to talk about politics, regardless of what my position is, I would lose 49% of my viewership. At least. Bare minimum. Because of how fucking divided everything is. So no politics. It was just fucking crazy. We didn't have to talk about politics. We talked about Carlos titties. It was fucking great. Yeah, that gave me a fucking smile. That gave me a fucking smile. And then that smile was ripped from my fucking face this morning. Holy shit! Jet Set Radio. More like jet shit poop in the toilet-o. Here's the fucking deal. I need more water for this. Ever since I've got my ice machine, I've been drinking a lot more water. Feels better for me. I feel it's better. So, 11 p.m. Saturday night. I'm feeling okay. I'm feeling good. Collab happened. I was happy. But then I'm made privy to some news I don't want to talk about. And things went sad. I'm not comfortable talking about what happened, but things went bad. So, like, I was in class fucking 9 by 11 o'clock, and by, like, 2 a.m., I was in the fucking gutter again. That's been here, man. I told you I was been here when you let me in the fucking door, man. So I got like 3 hours of sleep going into it, but I'm like, okay. I'm supposed to finish Jet Set Radio today. The game is like, the walkthroughs are like 3.5 hours. All the places I go to say that it's between 7 to 15 hours. Doing the first half of the game under a massive time crunch last week took 4.5 hours. So I figured I could in one day do, because there's a long chapter, part 1, the GG's, what I finished last week. A super short chapter 2, Cuban combo, unlocking like the 2 strongest characters in the game that you can get through the normal story mode. And third is Golden Rhinos. I'd started with, like, I'd only had 3 hours of sleep, but I figured it would be relatively easy to, like, fucking wake. It wasn't. It was not relatively easy to wake up. And when you have to get your skills back at 7 in the fucking morning, when you're half fucking dead. 3/4, I'd say I was 7/8 fucking dead this morning. I eventually got my skills, then fucking everything went to hell. Everything went to fucking hell. What happened was, this has happened in previous games. Like once, it's only happened like once per stream now. The screen would go black. The game would freeze temporarily, and the screen would go. My computer screen, the whole thing, both screens, the laptop and the monitor screen, went black for like 3 seconds. And when they came back up, I was disconnected from the internet. Not the internet, I was disconnected from OBS. It said an error has occurred. The feed cut. Because I always have my work phone onto the feed. Just to see what the average viewer sees. So I can see like an unbiased view. Because my OBS is not always the most fucking reliable thing. I'm sure y'all know that. So I had... It froze. And it was a frustrating challenge as it was. But it froze. And so it froze again. And it froze a third fucking time. It froze, everything went black for a few seconds, the game kept going, but OBS disconnected. This happened 3 times in 90 minutes. Previously, this only had happened out once in like a 4 to 6 hour stream. This happened 3 times in 90 minutes. When I was already angry, when I was already upset. When I was in a time crunch to try to get this so I could do other shit next week. And I was done. I was fucking done. I was just gonna fucking call a mulligan. But I did end up beating the Cuban combo chapter. Like the Cuban combo, the second chapter, it's super short. It's just 2-minute long challenges. And then 2 actual stages. Grind Square, Times Square, and like Benton Street. Not Benton Street, but Back Street. Some other, like, bodega or something. Very short. Very short. So I'm like, okay, I've got this. I wanted to say that I could beat the whole thing. I could just say I at least beat Cuban combo. I'm having tech issues. And cut it here. So I beat Cuban combo. Cut it because kept fucking disappointing. And Jinx was my homie Jinx. One of my regular viewers. I feel so bad for the shit he had to put up with today. So I cut it. That was about, like, it was not even 9 o'clock. I had to. So I said, hey, I will go ahead, try to look at what the problem is, find out what it is, and I will see you at noon. And we'll do the Golden Rhinos chapter. Shouldn't be more than, like, at the very worst, 4 or 5 hours. So I set it for noon. Because I still need to talk to Amanda Splatts. Still waiting to hear from her, I feel like. Wasn't able to get in touch with her tonight. She may be busy. I'll call her after work tomorrow. Fuck. So, yeah. I was going to diagnose things, and look at things, and study things. and re-download drivers and shit, I'll be totally honest. I watched Townsend's video. I ate some cereal, and I slept for a fucking hour. And then it was time to be good again. I'm very irresponsible, and I do apologize. But the fucking thing happened again. It was already an annoying and frustrating chapter. The first chapter with Golden Rhinos, I did the Benton chapter. You could choose the Benton, Kagana Show, or the other one. I did the Benton one, with the stairs. And it crashed again. Twice. I was already angry, I was already frustrated because of the weird fucking placement of the spray cams. And like, usually the spray cams are placed in Jet Set Radio to guide you, to tell you where to go. Like coins in a Mario game. In the Golden Rhinos challenges, they're hidden. And you had to fucking find them, and it's infuriating. So I was already like, no, fuck it. I'm not going to be able to do it because there would be 3 challenges like that, one in each of the 3 districts. Then there was another trick challenge that was supposed to be super easy. Then another challenge, I think against a guy named Slate, that was going to be super hard. And then another boss battle, and then the final battle. I wasn't going to get all that done in 4 to 5 hours, but it doesn't matter because it crashed again. Twice. So I left the Cuban combo vid up, but the third one, where I tried to do Gold Rhinos, I went ahead and I deleted that because there's no need to fucking... I didn't even complete the one stage. And I said, fuck it. We're playing Darkest Dungeon. I just got really upset, really angry. Pissed off, because I don't fucking know what's going on. And I'm like, no, fuck it, Darkest Dungeon. If I can't do something consistent, if I can't do something, tell a narrative, tell a story, show a world, then fuck it, I will just do what I like to do. And I love Darkest Dungeon. I want to do at least one Darkest Dungeon stream on my week off. So, played Darkest Dungeon. Had a good fucking time. We lost one guy. We lost a man-at-arms. Looking back over the footage, I watch my VODs here and there just to test the audio and everything. Make sure that the audio is okay. So I get fucking paranoid about that. It's been a huge problem in the past. I said I'm worried about this man-at-arms being underleveled compared to everyone else. And sure enough, it was man-at-arms that fucking died. But we did take down the Necromancer. The level 3 Necromancer. So we got more people leveling up to level 4. Technically we could do the level 3 challenges with level 4. But once they hit level 5, you can only have them in the 5. There's level 1 dungeons, 3 dungeons, 5 dungeons. And then level 6, the cap is either the Darkest Dungeon or the Countess from the Crimson Court. Bad news, Crimson Court enemies have already started showing. Again. But that man-at-arms, he was the first man-at-arms, or he was the first character I had died in like 13 weeks. So I think that's pretty fucking good. In game weeks, of course. I think that's pretty fucking good. But yeah, so we did get a lot of conflict and I had some fucking fun. I want to show you Jets, I guess now. Looking back on it, I actually haven't played it again. Although it was an inferior port. I was told, hey, Mandy, you dumb bitch. No, they didn't say that. I said that to myself without doing my research. Hey, Amanda, the Steam port is not good. You should have, like, emulated the Dreamcast port or something. And other things, like I looked it up and said, yes, it has problems with USB controllers. It can crash on startup. So the whole fucking thing about, the whole fucking thing about Jet Set Radio not playing. And I wondered why it did okay in chapters 1 and not 2 or 3. I wonder if it's the size of the levels, maybe. Because in GG's, you only do one small bit of any district at any time. 2, the districts are kind of large, but you only play Grind Square in the one street once, so you can explore the whole thing. And the 3rd, in the Rhinos chapter, you get the entire district at once. And you have to go all around the various places in each district. So maybe just add a lot more to load or something, I don't fucking know. But it got to the point where, no, I should have fucking done my research. I shouldn't have just picked it up because it was going to be delisted. But I assumed a level of fucking quality. Because I also got the Knights remake. I beat that in one stream. I didn't beat it with all A ranks, but I did unlock and beat Christmas Nights. So Jet Set Radio. Fuck Jet Set Radio. I think the number one thing is that for its amazing, groundbreaking soundtrack. I'll just listen to that shit on YouTube while I fucking grind something else. Yeah, Jet Set Radio. Unless there's some patch. And I know there's not gonna be a fucking patch for it unless it's a fan patch. Cause, like, it's delisted now. Maybe that's why. I can't fucking tell. Not Jet Set Radio, we're not finishing Jet Set Radio. But I still want to do long form Sundays. But we'll get into this when we get into what's gonna happen. So yeah, Jet Set Radio was a pile of fucking shit. And that upset me because I loved playing it growing up. But I think I did play... I didn't have the Dreamcast port. I think I had the 360 port. Yeah, it was the 360 port. Because I had a lot of fucking games on this 360 on this old broken CRT behind me. If I ever get a fucking capture card that I can plug in USB, maybe I'll give it. Although I know if I get a capture card, if I get a fucking capture card, I have a mini Neo Geo. A tiny little pocket Neo Geo that has 40 fucking games on it. And I would just stream the shit out of that. Oh, holy shit, I would stream the shit out of that. That'd be so much fucking content. But yeah, I know I can emulate most of them, but if I have access to the real thing, I want to do the fucking real thing. If I can, I will. If I can't, then, you know, give me any other fucking choice. So, yeah, that was the week that was. Wednesday morning, Desert Mid-South, that was fucking great. Batista moved on. Wednesday evening, Choco Minato was great to finally hang out with Choco one-on-one. Oh my, the Punisher arcade game was fucking insane also. It was fucking crazy. Like, you had a dude who was half dude, half tank. And then you had giant fucking guard robots. I wonder if any of the shit was actually in the arcade. To the point where the bosses were so fucking insane that by the time you got to the Kingpin, who's just a big fat bald fuck, it's a letdown. You fought a tank with a human body. You fought a fucking tank centaur. And then you fought a fat bald man at the end. You get fucking impressed. But it was great. And it had a lot of shooting too. Like, it had an interesting mechanic where if your opponent has a gun, you can just fucking shoot everyone. But if they don't, you don't. It's weird. But it works because that makes it a beat 'em up with a little bit of shooting up, breaking things up. And beat 'em ups need to be broken up here and there. Or they'll get fucking stale. They need to get broken up. So yeah, then playables like really pleasantly surprised me. Then me hanging out with Tank Joe and the crew. Fucking insane, cars, titties. And then finishing Jet Set Radio got canceled. We played some Darkest Dungeon. We made some okay progress. I think we've got like 4 or 5 people who are level 4 now. We're not going to be taking on the stage 5 dungeon boss anytime soon. Like, I'm going to have to deal with the fucking infection for a fucking while now. Because there's no way I'm anywhere near done fighting, near ready to fight the fucking Viscount. Although supposedly, if you're lucky, if you got the good RNG on your side, you can kill him pretty fast. I believe. So yeah. That was the week that was for the Amanda Splatts project. I've been so this is on me. This is on me. I've been working so fucking hard on some special shit for my birthday week and my 3 birthday streams that this week is going to be kind of light. Because I also got to try to get into town sometime this week. Do personal shit, do legal shit that I don't think I can talk about. But I do got legal shit to take care of. And I still have a couple days of work I've agreed to do. Like the week of my birthday, I'm going to be off every day. And I want to try to stream as many fucking times as I can. But Wednesday next week is going to be the big streaming day. Go ahead and pull it up for you. So here's this week's schedule. And you'll notice it's a lot shorter. So your schedule is a lot shorter. Only 3 streams planned. Wednesday, 7 a.m. It's the second bracket of Fire Pro, King of WWE tournament. We got another 16 people going at it. Go ahead and pull up the bracket while we're at it. I showed the bracket for 2 and 3 at the end of 1. And we will have more announcements about New Gods of Mahavra, and we'll have more fucking cringe voice acting from me. Because it's cringe as fuck. I'm writing fan fiction and voicing it right there live. It's cringe as absolute fuck. But I'm having more fun doing that than I have a lot of shit I have done in my fucking life, and that includes streaming. It's dumb fucking fanfic shit. I fucking love it. So yeah, I will admit, looking over the RNG and everything, that night 1 was probably the weakest bracket. So here's night 2. Undertaker and Chris Jericho, Eddie Guerrero and Alberto Del Rio, Bobby Lashley and CM Punk, Stone Cold Steve Austin and Pedro Morales, Shawn Michaels and Kofi Kingston, Sid Justice and Mankind, Bob Backlund and Yokozuna, Triple H and Big E Langston. And so you look at the first bracket, and yeah, you'll notice the first bracket was really fucking low in terms of star power compared to the other 2. Yeah, I will have more cringe fucking voice acting, more cringe fucking fan fiction writing on the spot as we build up to New Gods of Mahavra, and this will be the actual tournament itself. It'll be shorter. It's going to be shorter than a normal Desert Mid-South show because we're not doing actual Mid-South matches, just the tournaments. But New Gods of Mahavra is slowly but surely getting booked. Okay, and then Wednesday afternoon, special start time, 4 p.m. Because that's Malone's start time. I will be collabing once again with the great Kyra Malone. It's called Blood and Bacon. And, I'll be totally fucking honest. I don't know how much meat there is on this bone. Like, I'll be doing the usual 5 hours unless I start getting sick again. But I don't know if we can be entertaining for 5 hours playing. It's a first-person shooter. It literally cost me 49 cents. Like, I know people talk shit about, oh, you must be fucking parasocial for Karl Malone. You keep buying him games. And I'm like, number one, it's not parasocial. He knows I exist. And number two, out of all the games I've bought him, like, I've spent until like, what, fucking $7. I've spent more on a cup of coffee. And if it makes him smile and giggle, and gives us content, gives him shit to enjoy, gives me shit to enjoy, it's a good investment. Fuck all of you. No, I love you. I love you, chat, but don't take this the weird fucking way. But yeah, Blood and Bacon was 49 cents. Like, half off from 90. Like, I've had additional toppings that were more expensive than this game. But that's not why I chose it. I chose it because I remember seeing it long ago, played by Markiplier. I used to watch Markiplier back in the day. It's like there was a strange chain of events that brought me to be a big fan of Markiplier. And I watched him for years. I loved the dude for years. Until, like, there was a point where he was doing so much horror games that I'm like, nah, I'm done. Horror games have become like 90% of your channel, I'm out. Might have fun screwing around with the game Repo. Hey, thanks, Darren. Thanks for stopping by, man. I thought about Repo. I saw footage. Like, I don't know if I'd be able to stream it though. Like, I don't know if I could stream Lethal Company or Content Warning, because those 3D games are what tax my fucking system more than anything else. I don't know if I'd be able to stream it. But Blood and Bacon is so old that it actually runs pretty swiftly. And if there's not enough, but I'm saying if there's not enough meat on the bones for a full Blood and Bacon stream, we got other ideas. We got other shit we could do. We could yap, or we got other games. Kara showed me a few demos that I might be interested in. I do want to do this one called, what was it, fucking Land Speed or Light Speed or something. It's a top-down shooter where you're a Tachikoma running around. I want to do that, but I kind of want to give it its own gorilla. Its own, because it might deserve it to be. It'll deserve its own stream, but it's also like really short from what I understand. And Sunday is gonna be a little weird. Jet Set Radio got canceled, so normally I do Normally I do creative writing and stuff on Wednesdays. But Wednesday morning is the stream for me. Shit that keeps me going. Shit that keeps me sane. But in order to crown a king of WWE by New Gods of Mahavri, I had to make the first 3 Wednesdays Fire Pro. So my normal writing is going to be moved to Sunday that day. And I will be continuing the fan fiction I started with Kara visiting the Mahavri. We'll pick up right where we left off. And we'll do the underperformers. I've still got to study. Like, I know all the underperformers, Salty, Nicola, Thorin, and Temp. But I gotta watch a couple more underperformance clouds just to kind of handle how they work together, how they act as a unit. And other characters will show up too. So that's the plan. Only 2 days booked. This was the original plan, by the way. 2 streams in the morning, 2 streams in the evening. Wednesday and Sunday morning and evening, 4 streams a week. And that's what I'm gonna do this week, because I do want to have another Zatsu. The reason I don't put these Zatsus on the schedule is because, what if I have a week that's like boring and boilerplate, and I don't have anything big coming up? Or if I have to do a really long talk with Mother Splatts, if something happened to Father Splatts or something, and I don't have time to do it before I should go to bed. So the Sunday night Zatsus, the week that was, They're not gonna be on the calendar, but expect them. Because I like doing this. So that's gonna be the week coming up. It's gonna be very light, because like I said, I have to go to work a couple more days. I have to go into town. I have shit to do. And if I don't, that shit gets done, whether or not I do it next week, but it may have to dig into my week off. I may just have to stream at night a couple times. Because I do need to get into fucking town, and it's so much harder now that I'm not commuting or carpooling, and I'm not getting in town as often. Although getting grocery delivery is real fucking nice. I need to order a couple things, come to think of it. But yeah, so I am planning on massive things for the 22nd. And I can put this up now. Or I can just put myself in front of it now. As far as the actual birthday, Saturday the 20th, yeah, thank you. I don't know how long things will take care of what I'll be able to do in person. What I'll be able to do after hours and shit. The original plan for my birthday week was to stream every day at 7 a.m. I still want to stream every day, but it might be 7 p.m. So I will apologize in advance, Malone. If there's gonna be any week where I overlap you and like fucking everyone all at once with you, it's gonna be this week. It's probably gonna be this week if I do. Because I will, like I said, only 3 streams technically. The Zatsu's not always guaranteed. It's only gonna be 3 streams, but high chance of Zatsu's. High chance of Gorillas. Very high chance of Gorillas. Like, I might just pop in, use that hexagon. You'll notice, by the way, I use the hexagon font and the hexagon background when I do a Zatsu. Or when I do a fucking gorilla. Just to give us some kind of content. That's what I gotta do. If I get another day off, or day when things are fucking done, and I don't have to go into town or anything, I need to organize everything. I need to organize, like, everything on my pictures and shit. It's all in one folder that's just labeled downloads. But I got so many fucking ideas. I got so many fucking ideas for streams that may not even be an hour long. So I thought that would be a perfect Gorillas. Like, I don't know what my schedule... I want to have a schedule. I want to have people able to look forward to something. But I can't guarantee that this week. I can't guarantee my usual Wednesday and my usual Sunday. It's written into my contract. They cannot make me work on Sundays. It's in my contract. Because I used to be really fucking religious. Wednesdays is just preferred, and they prefer it too. So, yeah. We're following the old track before Friday Night Death Slot. Friday Night Death Slot might still happen. But yeah, the next couple weeks are going to be dedicated to clearing some games off of my Steam, clearing some room. Probably not going to be able to get any new games, but I do got some demos I want to try. I have to ask Malone for that one top-down Tachikoma shooter game also. Yeah, it's still going to be a birthday. Next Sunday, the 22nd. And I'm going to be streaming all fucking... I told my family I got personal shit to do that day. We can hang out. I'd love to hang out and have some fun. But it won't be on the day itself. Because this year I'm really... And it's fine because they probably won't be able to come over anyways. They're on the other side of the fucking state. It takes a long time for either of us to get over there. Although if she does surprise me by coming over, that'll be a fucking thing. So yeah, that's what's coming up. Fire Pro WWE 7 a.m. Wednesday. Blood and Bacon Carmelone's 4 p.m. Wednesday. we write with flavor. Now, as for what's listed on long form Sundays, I do have a plan for something for the 4th and 5th long form Sunday. I have a visual novel. Not going to say a lot, but I've talked about it before. I've got a visual novel that takes 2 paths. If I can do both paths on one stream, then the 5th Sunday is going to be Darkest Dungeon. But I do want to do at least one Darkest Dungeon stream on Bert, because I'm really getting back into that again, man. I took a long fucking break, and I know it's going to be a long time before I can actually beat it, but I'm getting into it again. So yeah. But this upcoming Sunday, my Wednesday writing stream has been moved to Sunday, and we're going to continue with the fanfic. And that's it. Expect Zatsus. Nah, I mean, fuck. Why do I keep calling them Zatsus? This is a fucking plan, Zatsu. Expect gorillas. Expect gorillas. Unless my soul is just fucking dead. Which, you know, is 100% possible. It's 100% possible. We got a few minutes left. I never plan on these things going more than an hour. My life is fucking boring. I don't watch TV, I don't watch movies, I don't follow the big films or the big flicks. I don't follow a lot of the AAA games. I don't even follow a lot of the big VTubers anymore. It's just flavor, work, politics occasionally. Like, I barely touch politics anymore. But I have to keep informed of what's going on, what's happening. No one expects no, they fucking don't. They may try to. But, you know what, the only thing you can expect is that his coconut gun will fire in spurts. And if he hits you, you'll probably die. But what was it? Yeah. But I want to go ahead and show you a few of my favorite gens that I did. Little AI art gens in the week. You'll notice hulking Amanda Splatts this week again. I do apologize. That's what I'm into. There will be more of it. Cara can spend an entire fucking stream showing off her titties for like 3 hours and having us draw her titties. You can put up with my pecs. So here, Tanker Joe asked us all to do a. Tanker Joe asked us all to do transparent PNG. Because if you'll notice, none of our PNGs actually moved or anything. We weren't doing Discord chat with the Foogies. Me and Malone might have to do Steam chat depending on how chunky some of the shit runs. But there is PNG, and you'll notice my collabs of ones with the Foogies. I've been making a new one for almost every one. Because I fucking can. Thanks to AI and everything, I fucking can. So I genned out this picture of me at a drafting board. I took drafting in college. Like for a little bit. It was like one of the introductory courses. I knew I was never gonna fucking use it. But when you go to college, there's a lot of like introductory shit. You just have to get like prerequisites and shit. So I did draft. It was kind of neat. I learned how to like sketch and shit. And draw in 3D thinkings and use light tables and shit. It was cool. Most of the stuff is done digitally these days. And we did a lot of digital stuff too. But they also wanted us to learn how they did it back in old school with pencil. Kind of fucking cool. It was interesting. I didn't use any of that shit, but it was interesting. So I wrote myself as an architect with a drafting table. And I used that, and it was a lot of fucking fun. A lot of fucking fun. So what other gens were I proud of this week? takes a moment to load. I got so many fucking gems, it takes a little bit to load. Yes. There we go. There's another Hulk Amanda. You'll notice in a lot of the Hulk Amanda pictures, the arms are crossed. That's because it's fucking weird. Sometimes, like, no matter what pose I put in, Bing won't draw a picture. Like, it'll think it's porn, like naked titties or something. But if I write arms crossed, usually it'll give me the generation anyway. So I'm wondering, like, if it's like it's a guy with a woman's face or something. But that seems to be the magic phrase to get one of the arms crossed. Go with something else. Oh, I like this one. This is based on the outfit that I had so no flex? Nah. No, I put side chest pose, side o chest o flex, etc. It doesn't do it. It doesn't do poses. But if I do arms crossed, that's like close enough. If I'm holding on for yeah, fucking yeah. This is my caramel on titty face. I like that. This is based on the outfit that I wear in City Lo-Fi, Spirit City Lo-Fi Sessions. It's this kind of mindfulness / timer / lo-fi thing. Although I'm getting a little tired of it because the radio stations on it, Oracle radio stations, they're nice, but they're only like an hour long or so each. They got an update coming though. They got a DLC coming like shortly after my birthday, with like 3 new spirits and a kitchen. That might be cool. But yeah, the neat thing is, this fucking card I'm holding. What suit is that? It's like the top left is a Jack of Diamonds, and the bottom right is a Queen of Black Hearts or something. I really like this one in the Black Dragon. Yeah, thank you. I feel bad, like, every week when I'm done genning shit out, I will dump the gens in the AI thread on the Discord. Like, the best shit makes it into the thumbnails. The best shit goes into the thumbnails. But I will dump everything that is presentable into the AI board. And I actually got to be careful when I sort through these for this little stream, because I've been doing 2 or 3 a week, or 2 or 3 weeks worth of thumbnails and gens at a time. I want to just stick to what I'm doing this week, just so I don't overwhelm you. Let's see what else. This is cool. Oh no, I talked about yeah, this would be about what's coming up. So the first one was blood and bacon. And I gotta show you Psycho Malone. Malone was the blood part of blood and bacon. And an interesting thing about the thumbnail for blood and bacon, it's the first thumbnail I had ever where I would not be able to upload it to YouTube, because I added a little extra blood splatter in Canva, and that drove it over 2 megabytes, and you can't have a file that big as the thumbnail, so I had to resave it as like a JPG. There's a little loss there. I had a conversation with Bob about artificial generative intelligence. The goal at that point is create AI that can not only generate content based on fed data, but also look for new data. Yeah, hey, thanks for stopping by. It's awesome. We get worried about data too, or we worry about AI too. That's why I'm trying to climb up the corporate ladder as fast as I fucking can to become as indispensable as possible. But they need humans to do what we do. Well, AI is future varying degrees. Carl of it need. Yeah, it's fucking weird. I'm seriously worried about not my job, but my employees' jobs. I'm really fucking worried about it. It's not there yet, but it's getting there really fucking fast. So, anyways, yeah, Malone is fucking. Let's see if I can get a good one that I did with Malone with the shotgun. For no particular reason, I chose the shotgun. It's just shotgun is best gun. This one's the coolest because it's got the off the shoulder. At that point, power in society is going to be not based on skills, but ownership. I think. Zoss, dude, thanks for stopping by, but please no politics, dude. On my channel, please no politics. Okay. So that I like this one because it had going off the shoulder. But I guess I was a little bit paranoid about showing a gun on the thumbnail. But you can fucking hear this picture, man. You can hear this fucking picture. What else? What else? You gotta go through like 2 weeks of history. So Malone is the blood. And since Malone's the blood, I'm the bacon. The thought just... It'd be very nice to at that point. Yeah. But my worry is not... My worry is not personal AI. My worry is fucking corporate AI. And how it might push people out. Start getting in hair again. And then stop talking my work on screen. So yeah, I just thought it was fucking hilarious. I thought Malone was out there in a fucking field shooting pigs, fighting for her life. Meanwhile, I'm just at the motel eating a big stack of fucking bacon. VHS, yeah, I don't know. Like, sometimes I'll say VHS tape or VHS quality to get that 90s anime aesthetic. And sometimes it just fucking puts the words VHS in there. Okay, so what else? There's a lot of shit I did at once. I just need to... There's the one for Desert Mid-South. The ones for Desert, it's always me as my wrestling persona, booking persona, Mandy Dangerously, based on Paul Heyman, aka Paul E. Dangerously. And then there's me as a wrestler. Just to confuse fucking people. And then Saturday morning. Oh god, these came out so fucking good. These came out so fucking good. Nicola. I even like how the little bottle that she's holding kind of looks like a special Nicola Cola. Nicola Cola. Special edition. Problem is, I tried to do the hair, the note sign. I actually copied and pasted the neutral note symbol into the prompt, but it just kept giving her a fucking hair bow. So, alright, whatever. She's trying something new. But yeah, this is for Sunday writing in Mahavra, under performance in Mahavra. I thought that was just the fucking cutest little thing. There's another one I liked. This one was good too. She seems like she's in a bad situation and needs help. If she got the end performance with her, she'll be fine. Yeah, I thought that was cute. Like I said, not a lot of gens to show you this week. Unless you want me to show you the other hulking muscle-bound Amanda gens. I fucking good. I like how this one's text came out. And what else? I like this one from last week. This is from last week about last week's Zatsu. With me and that lady's supposed to be Amanda Splatts. The canon, or like the lore, is that Mother and Father Splatts are adopted parents who were Native American old elders in the community on the Splatts reservation. Thought it was cute. I don't know why I got big titties though. It's something. It fucking happens sometimes. But yeah, that is the week that was. From March 3rd through March 9th. I'm sorry for the Manera. It will happen again. But just know that it's not due to anything y'all did. I fucking love y'all. The Manera I've been having, 85 to 90% of it is work. I'm nipping that in the bud this next couple of fucking weeks. I'm working a couple days this week. And then next week I'm taking the whole week off. I told them I have to. And they said, if you do it, we're not paying you. And I'm like, fine, my IRS check is going to cover it. My IRS check is not going to cover it. Not even close. But I'll dip into my savings if it means not going fucking... I'm not suicidal or anything if that's what you're worried about, but the Menhera has started to bleed over into other things, and that needs to stop. So, for my own mental health and safety, I'm taking it a little easy. And you know, when I quote-unquote take it easy, one week I took it easy and ended up doing 10 streams in 1 week. Although some of them were like a lot of them were less than an hour. That was fucking legendary 10 streams in 1 week. It's easier for me to just guerrilla. Because if I feel like I want to stream, I can stream. If I don't feel like I want to stream, I don't fucking have to. Like, you see, I set up rooms weeks in advance. Like, you go to my YouTube page right now, you can see the upcoming rooms for this weekend, next week so far. But do not take any room times or stream times as canonical until I put my schedule up on Twitter. Otherwise, they're just like placeholders. Yeah. So that's the week that was, man. Thank you for stopping by. Zos, thanks for stopping by. Darren, thank you for stopping by. Malone, as always, man, thank you for stopping by. You are the ghost face to my Raekwon, man. Wu-Tang fans out there, new single Mandingo just dropped. It's fire. It's fucking fire. I got the early shift tomorrow, so don't expect any... God, how long did I fucking stream today? It took an hour and a half to do Cuban combo. I gave up on Jet Set after an hour the second time, Boom the Rhinos. And then 3 hours of Darkest Dungeon. Because even when you really get going, a run in Darkest Dungeon can take an hour. Even if you have to abort at the end. And Kara had a good question. Kara had an interesting question today. Who are my favorite classes in the game? Number 3, the Highwayman. He's got right postal, just like Man-at-Arms does. But he can also hit in the back. And he's got the Grape Shot Blast that can hit multiple people. I like anything we can hit multiple people. Although now, thinking about it, I kind of want to tie Hounds, the Houndmaster with the Highwayman. Because Houndsmaster, his good doggo, can hit all of enemies at once. It's real, man, and cause bleed. But I think I like the Highwayman better, just because he has red posting. Number 2 favorite, Hellion. No question. Big, jacked, muscular woman with the fucking giant axe. You put her in the front row, she will murder everything and everyone. Iron Swan, bitch. A front row person that can murk the person in the fucking back row. She's gonna be so useful for the bosses. Like, she was the only reason I killed the Necromancer. She's gonna be great for the Gibbering Prophet, the Hag. Bring in Wolf once he shows his fucking head. It's gonna be great. So number 3, Highwayman. Number 2, Big Buff, Hellion. Number 1, Vestal. I always run Vestal. Big heals needed. Big things popping, little things stopping. Always run Vestal. Shout out to Flagellant. I'm liking Flagellant. I'm learning Flagellant. I'm liking Flagellant. His is a little bit of a trick, though. Like, he can't do his best shit unless he's under 40 HP. Now, some of his skills he can only do like 2 or 3 times a fight. But unless it's a boss fight, if the fight is lasting more than like 3 rounds, you fucked up. Like, only boss fight should be longer than like 3 or 4 rounds in Darkest Dungeon. Otherwise, you fucked up. I thought about getting Darkest Dungeon too. Like, I talked with another VTuber about it on his stream. Zatsu, I believe. And he said Darkest Dungeon 2 is really good. I've heard mixed reviews. It's got a lot of new content too. The thing I do like about Darkest Dungeon 2 being in 3D, though, is that you can be in Gmod. Like, I was Vestal and Flagellant in Gmod, and I got Hellion already loaded up. I gotta clear out a lot of shit. I gotta move my VODs over to my, I like to routinely, I save all my VODs, even the ones get fucking chopped up and spliced by shit fucking games. But I do clear them off routinely to save them, road. And, delete some games. Like, there are a few collections, like I got the Turtles collection, I got the Castlevania collection, I got the Contra collection. If I delete them from my computer now, it'll save space, and I own them forever. And I picked them up for like $5 each. So I can just go back and re-download them anytime I want. Or all at the same time if I want to pick up a better computer. Which I've been thinking about. When I originally bought this shitty laptop for like a third off, I was not planning on playing games on it. But like I said, Evo happened, and I got my favorite fighting game for like 90% off. No hyperbole. So I thought about getting something strong. I was gonna use birthday money. Like, money I've allotted myself for my birthday. My parents don't give, like, my Mother Splatts is gonna get me clothing and food. Which is fine because that's what I asked for, clothing and food. Because that's something she knows I can use. Clothing and food. But I'm not expecting her to buy me jack shit this year. And I tell her, please don't fucking buy me anything. You and Father Splatts with Father Splatts Health and everything. You've gone through so much shit, especially this last few months. Do not worry about me. Give everything to my nephew. No, like, they're not gonna do it. Like, they're gonna buy me something. But I told them no. Father Splatts is home. He's he's supposedly doing okay. When we hung out last week, I think I talked about it. It's like he was kind of there, but you know, like I'm a hag. I'm old. My parents are old, and love them while you're there. Love them while they're there. I'm sorry to put this on such a fucking downer note, but I do want to let you know, like, any of the shit I'm doing, if I get that call, it's gonna have to be on extended hiatus. And in fact, like I said last week, after March, I'm thinking of going on a hiatus anyways, in April. Originally, I was gonna go on hiatus after my birthday. I was gonna do my birthday and then the writing. Then I was gonna go on a hiatus after that. But then Mollington said he wanted, he's interested in doing an interview. Do that on the 26th. And so, plan is do my huge birthday shit on the 22nd, next Saturday. Then slowly taper off with the Mollington interview and everything. Wrap up what I wasn't able to stream, what I wasn't able to clear off of my Steam list. And then you won't see a lot of me in April. Maybe May. But I want to get to a good place. My 1 year anniversary, though, is July 17th. So I will hopefully at least be back for that. But if I have to move back in with them, back in whatever. But my sister's on right now. And if things get that bad, she'll let me know. Like, Mother Splatts is the kind of person who will be honest with you, no matter what. But she won't let you know how bad things were until they're over. Sister Golden Hair is a little more honest with how bad things get. But she can also embellish a little bit. So between Mother Splatts and Sister Golden Hair, I get actually a pretty good picture of what's going on over there. And there is hope. There is hope. And that helped me. That helped. Like, I was talking to people last night. The fucking Manera kicked in. And then I got text from Sister Golden Hair saying Mother Splatts is okay. Everything's okay. She's chilling at home right now. Everything's taken care of. Let's finish setting up this device. No. I do not want to set up your device. I don't want to set up fucking Bad Dragon Dildo. I don't care. Windows, fuck you. I'm trying to have a moment with my fucking chat, and you want me to set up a dildo. What the fuck, Bill Gates? Wouldn't it be funny if I just ended the stream right there?